Greetings, everybody. Greetings from sunny Florida. Although it's not sunny right now. It's nighttime. But it would be sunny if it was daytime. Actually, that's a lie. It's raining today. But that's only because my parents are in town and my dad tends to bring rain wherever he goes. But that's okay because it hasn't rained in a really long time. And it's been in like the 70s, 80s consecutively for like 3-4 weeks. We had a short cold spell a month or so ago, and it was cold for a little bit. I had to put on a light jacket, but that's about it. Lately, I've seen shorts. I would be in shorts, but I can't wear shorts at work. I almost did though. Maybe I should have. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. Anyway, I want to share with you guys all a wonderful story that I've just received. You guys all know A Night Before Christmas, or The Night Before Christmas, and All Through the House. Well, being here in the South now, things have changed. Times are changing, and I have to put up with a whole new vocabulary. I'm learning a lot of new words and a lot of new ways to say things like them, that, there, then, or something like that. I don't know. I'm still working on it, but this book here really kind of puts things into perspective and shines a whole new light on a classic story, The Night Before Christmas. This is The Southerner, Night Before Christmas. And as you can see, they're all skiing. Water skis, not snow skis. So I'm going to take a moment here to read the story for y'all. Yeah, that's right. It's y'all. Alright, so as it says, it's The Southerner, Night Before Christmas. Oh, and that's not milk and cookies. That is sweet iced tea and, I don't know, cakes and cookies. Sweets, not unsweets. Alright. Here's the first picture. 'Twas a southern night before Christmas, and from Richmond to New Orleans nothing was cooking, not even one grit was boiling. Stockings were hung near space heaters, gas grills, AC units, and widescreens, and hope Sana'd fill 'em with Winn-Dixie coupons and Krispy Kremes. Now here's that, them there, picture there, them that. If and you thinking that's what them there is. The children were snuggled all safe in their beds with visions of bowl games filling their heads. And as you can see there, our children with bowl games in their heads. And there, that'll run a year. And me in my iron art t-shirt and Mom and her Jeff Gordon were just settling down. Don't tell, but she was a-snoring. And as you can see, you got me and the missus, or he and the missus, with the singing bass there, and Elvis, and that's, yeah. When out in the garden I heard such a commotion, I thought our neighbor's 10,000 Christmas lights were exploding. And there he is checking out the neighbors there, them there Christmas lights. I sprang to the window, stuck out my head, and hollered so loud it shook Blue out of bed. Now who do you think them there Blue be? Blue be a beagle, or a dog, them there hunting dog, or fishing, mudding, any sort of thing that involves in. The moon was bright as the Boy Weevil monument downtown when they lit it up last year to honor our history of renown. And then, what to my wondering eye should I spy but a metal flag bass boat flying through the sky? There's the weevils, they wobble but they don't really fall down, and there's that bass fish boating thing in there going through the sky. It had a little old driver so quick and so lively he could have gone it to the length of the Mississippi in a lick. He was pulling 8 reindeer on water skis through the night, and I heard them call out their names in mid-flight. And there's Mr. St. Nick there. Yes, sir, he's right there. And he's yelling, "Come on, Jim Bob, Travis, Bubba, and JT. You go, Daisy, Dixie, Sister, and Mary Louise. From the mighty Potomac rivers to the water of the Tennessee, through the bayou and the Gulf and the Florida Keys. And here is the southern Santa Claus there. He's kind of got a big mouth like that. You know how in the middle of a NASCAR race, those stock cars are drafted to keep up pace? Well, that's how those deer were flying in formation. Why, I had to take off my cat hat to them in admiration. Yes, sir. That was some good flying. That's when I heard a big crash on our roof, and 8 solemn skis came off 8 sets of hooves. Then I heard a big bounce as I ran out and seen good old Santa Claus land on my daughter's there trampoline. He's falling down, he's bouncing. Now who down here doesn't have them there trampoline? He was in no shape to bouncing all that way, having eaten a few too many crystals in his days. I helped him get his pack down and from our redbud tree and brought him to the house for a glass of sweet tea. There's good tea there. Ma got a good glass of sweet tea going. And now, he was so grateful for the help and the hospitality that he pulled out jars of pickled okra and tomatoes just for me. He said Mrs. Santa makes these herself every year from the veggies he gets from you folks down here. Down here being the South. It's a good place. That's when my favorite part of this Christmas tour is flying down the Mason-Dixon line to houses like yours. See, here's the Mason-Dixon line, and see we're all pointing south of it to get the good vegetables like pickled okra. Okra's pretty good stuff. What could I say to old Santa Claus but hurry back? Around here, Santa, our house is y'all's. And there he is, folks. Sailing good night there. Well, that's Southern Night Before Christmas. Before I go, I just hope you guys all have a good holiday, and thank you. And I'm gonna leave you with a nice little parting gift to remember me by, or some of you might remember it as it is, but here it is. Alright. Okay.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining.